On the spot entertainment. Strangest thing just happened to me. Right now, the Atlanta on the spot.
Watch the on the spot entertainment. Me on the spot, the same.
On the spot entertainment. Whenever time I'm in Atlanta, I watch on the spot.
What? I'm on the spot, you know.
Yeah, we're on the spot. Atlanta.
On the spot entertainment.
You're watching On the Spot Entertainment.
So I'm flying like the plane, don't think so on the spot is insane.
You don't have to wonder what's that. It's on the spot.
TV, you know, but on the spot entertainment. The right as well.
Pick up on the spot all day, every day.
On the spot.
Yeah, the boss.
Okay.
Entertainment. Keep it real. Same like that. Yeah. Bless. Boom.
Yo, this is your man Mikey with On The Spot Entertainment, you know, and I'm here with the legend, one of the legends that to ever done it, all right, the man himself, Mr. Webley Scott, all right, and he goes by the name of Webba. So, I'm here in Jamaica, and a long time I see my friend, my brethren, for years, that's what I said, man, yeah, really for years, yeah. You see, there on the spot again, you know? Yeah, man. Yeah, man, original, man, on the spot entertainment, you know? We're going to have the mix up on the spot, you know? Original on the spot. It's the money I do for like 30 years. Thank you. So, how you been, man? How's health? How's your health, and how's your strength? How's wealth? How's life? First, we're going to start right here.
We just have one pick up. I don't say rough like easy, but you know, that's all right. Okay. Doctor said no one see me for the next 5 years.
Hey, that's always a good thing, you know. That is always a good thing. So, first thing first, Webba, for most who know Webba, right, they know Webba as a selector. Yeah. Most people know Webba as a selector. I personally know Webba first as a selector, then as a chef. Or no, not as a chef, but as a promoter or an entrepreneur, as you would say in business. Yeah. And then you move on into the chefing industry. You know.
I want to tell you the cooking was from way back, you know. Yeah, man, cooking around from I go to school and cooking.
Okay.
And growing up as youth, we start beach at night time and we used to cook, you know. Me and my bad friend then. Yeah, and beach at night time. So I'm here to cooking.
I hear that.
It's like my whole family really cooks it.
Okay.
Like my whole family.
Okay. So what has Webba been up to, man, these days? I know you running your kitchen and you know.
Yeah, but in the kitchen right now, I go and do a little playing now and then, but I just most cooking. And we don't cook that much anymore because we have a little restaurant to run, but kind of come out there restaurant now and just there on the corner do the thing. Just Friday and Saturday.
Okay. So
not too much work, you know?
Yeah.
Just doing
just
it
enough
easy.
to maintain.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good, man. And with your music now, because that's one of the things that I mainly want to talk to you about. I came and saw you last night.
One web up on the up. You see, excite my people. Talk about reggae, we say DJ Kenny up in our town, alright? Look at more Calinines for the ground. What on? Look at bit of Japanese out there too. Hey!
This is the one and only Selecta Webba, you know.
Out of love.
Well, you should know, you're listening to Selecta Webba.
But now we used to play at 45, you know. We would have to with a poor hole in them tune, you know. It's when tune nice, chop.
You hear me? Joe,
Mikey Spice. Whatever we say, you know, each and every Tuesday. come like the man them there and look for no one, and I tell you the truth. For real. So them lyrics I use and tell girls, you know? No man just go to the bar and back a crying. So them get woman nowadays.
I sometimes when it comes to loving you know I can't pretend.
I don't know if the girls are selling, you know, but
yeah, you know, it was a nice vibe, you know, and I see that, you know, people still respect Webba for who Webba is and what Webba does.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about the music. What's going on now with the
music? Yeah. Well, I do play now and then. It's not music is not really nothing really. It's still in me. Yeah, come out. Because from way back in that place, so it's like now and then I'm impressed of a little thing every Tuesday, reggae we say. So I just come give my strength, you know, every Tuesday. Do a little early film and then make the big star them come in. Because them are the star, you know.
Yeah, you're right. So all right, so we're gonna kind of rewind back, you know, rewind back as they would say, to when Webba was a youth.
Yeah.
How did Webba get started in the music industry?
Well, until man comes to my father with a sound system. One of them man were a large man, and him pay for him large people and things. So it's like from maybe like my first playing really, or maybe when I was 10. I played for some old people, you know.
Okay.
Started on a land stand up in East Kingston. A place called Lodger.
Okay.
I feel up in a age for know them. Enough people don't know Lodger.
Okay.
So right, so it really started on a Lodger on the old man. So that's it really started. My first beer, my old man gave me, I was right on 10.
10?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Even a red stripe, a female beer that time. But I played for them old people there for years. So move on, live in a Rallington town. Anyway, we live at Rockford really. We used to play the sound system at the yard more time. And my brother have a sound down the road that you named Party, rest in peace, pass away. But he's a man always have the new tune them. Party them have a big sound, but they're not a tune. But he's a man always have the new tune them. Got me downtown more time, you know. I've said the whole of the artists, and the D Brown, the Gregory. Yeah, me used to sit down and work with them. The Rivals, Leroy Smart, they are Chancellor, right? Beside Mr. Rivals there. Gregory, they have a record shop up the road. They have Randy's, they have Joe Gibbs. So we don't mess with them more time, and as a youth, I want to chill out and get a little new music then. Right time, I think I like 25% music paper, right? You know? So I swear to God, I do a thing from them time there. Yeah. This is people kind of love the way I play, you know? And then start moving out town, we leave Rockford now and go Reddington town. So I look a bar down the road on Gilson Street on the main. We used to go there so at night time. Just go there so and I mess around me and I look a bridge named Jumbo. In up on the mic and me a play. Till it start cause roadblock on Friday night time. Yeah man. Roadblock every Friday.
A little song, eh?
A little song, peace and love.
Okay.
Yeah. And then whole heap of man start checking for play them song. But I have a brother named Jackie. I'm police brother. I have a son named Black Taros. We used to play a few songs. But peace and love was the song, you could hear a song. Then
that really got you started.
Yeah. Then after peace and love now, and like sound from a bigger sound, Blackstone. I left now and start playing Blackstone, and that was history.
Blackstone.
Yeah.
So from your little component set at home, from your dad, doing his thing, you started, catching on. And who was the engineer back then?
Your dad's son?
Well, your dad more than likely was the engineer for his son.
Yeah.
So you learned engineering from him.
Pumps and everything,
You learned engineering from him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when I time when I go to Blackstone, I have to string up the song.
Okay.
You have to pull it down, you have to string it up.
Okay. And that's one of the things with sound, because I would consider myself a sound man because I used to do music when I was in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, Unique Foundation. Big up Unique Foundation every time. #1 out of New York.
Yeah.
Alright. And I never learned nothing about the wiring, I always come and load up the boxes them and I'm gone. I never learned nothing about the wiring. Oh, you learn that part of the technique.
Well, I want to tell you,
I am somewhat technical,
everything I come from the world, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, everything I come from the world. I just did and
watch him do
until me start doing it,
Oh wow.
And then when me start on school for that electrical installation.
Okay. Okay.
When I leave school, we start working with a contractor, Danny Palmer. Yeah. And just stop. When we go Blackstone, really, when we go Blackstone, the pay where you get for one night cover your week's pay. But you like to do electrical work for.
Oh wow.
So I'm gonna better go back up. You start. You just start playing song fully,
Wow.
Yeah, man.
That must have been something, man.
Yeah, man.
So that's really where you start seeing some money from.
Yeah. But
grow.
With a peace and love, we just do it for fun.
Yeah.
And then when you start get paid for something where you love, it's just like
It's just
wow.
a joy.
Yeah.
Alright, so from Blackstone, because I think I used to hear you play other sounds as well.
Yeah, I play until
before you came to Metro.
African Star,
which I always thought.
First Selecta when them come to Jamaica. Them come from Canada. African Star. I was the first Selecta. Yeah. Play that song. I think what really happened, Mr. Brown, that was Cape Town, the old manager. He never want not update. He want the artist about the song. So he ended up in Cape Town, he have Bingy General, he have Danger Mackerel, he have Ninja Man, he have Yu Madu. Couple more artists, but him saying the update thing. So for me, a man just like juggle my music, So and then so we just leave and go back to Blackstone. Go back to Blackstone and let it feel a little bit. Then go on, the years coming in the 90s, left and go Metro Media. Which when we were Blackstone, we used to go Metro, give Metro one night. We Metro one night, which is Wednesday night when we used to go to Woodford Park. So every we have an hour when we juggle. It's like they have the DJ set for them do, and then we have my little hour when we juggle. That me highlights for the girl. Yeah, man.
Well, all the years we know you're just the girls, man. You're just the girls. Because I, to transition off into that, my next question wanted to know how you get the name Webba. Because I always see this man with enough girls running. I wonder if I web him away.
That them say that, but and I really them give me name, Is that brethren in dead, to stretch, rest in peace.
See.
as a youth, we used to roll with them big man there for Raytown back in the 80s, you know? And the man them ready. And up there wait for them. But when them say ready, you know, I make sure ready first, you know. So I up on the corner and wait for them for my corner. I see them come down the road. Stretch, Lolo and Stickman, them man there. Them a come down the road and I behind them and go through. Me as a youth, in the little crew. They hear Stretch say, I will Webba there. You're not ready yet. I will just run out from behind the tree, you know? So, yeah, man, there, man. And it's from that, everybody start calling me Webba.
You know how funny that is, you know. I mean, I think I actually get to know your first and last name. Well, I knew your last name. I always knew your last name, but I never knew your first name.
Yeah? Yeah, man, I just Webley, Sean Webba.
And the next thing I was going to say is every Jamaican have to have a nickname.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Everyone of it have to have a nickname.
The foreign of them say we have 3 and 4 in it.
Just like they say we have 3 and 4 jobs. Remember that. So from Blackstone, you say you branch off to other songs. Like African Star.
African Star and when I used to go vibes over there for a couple months. But the way Brown never have theme thing, it was my thing, you know, I never want to dub play thing, so I'm saying one of the artists then. So I move from this one. I go back to Blackstone. Then to that we go Metro. And I want to tell you, in the time they were go Metro, I go to Stone Love.
Okay.
But they are Stone Love for maybe around a month too. But me and a youth named Discovered go up on the sound, which me supposed to be the man who mix tune Discovered on the mic. Discovered have one of the sweetest voice. When you talk about mic man,
MC,
they have the sweetest voice.
Okay.
I tell you, MC, yeah. But every night I man go to the song. Discovered pull on the mic and hold on the headphone. So me now get the player. And it's like, yeah, Stone Love maybe for around a month. But Blackstone.
So hold on. Before you go any further. So when you was going to Stone Love and you left African Star, you went to Stone Love. What were you doing? Were you like feeling out the sound them and see which sound you were comfortable with?
The sound I made really want to play a Stone Love, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, the sound I made really want to play a Stone Love because the black world leaving from Blackstone, Stone Love was the perfect sound.
Perfect sound. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. That's interesting. So from there, Stone Love, you went to which other song? You went right to Metro?
Yeah, go full time by Metro.
Okay.
So that's where it started.
That's where the name just became an icon.
Yeah.
Iconic in the business. But so moving on from there now, you start working with Metro now, you eat a food. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, you eat a food.
Yeah, traveling the world and playing music.
Nothing like that.
Yeah, man. Yo. We have only for fun around the sound, man.
Yeah.
Only for fun around the sound. Then we have our next youth come on the sound, Oliver.
Yeah.
We have Oliver, we have I'm gonna go see Sky Juice.
Yeah.
And Oliver come on the sound after. Then a youth named Scratchy. We have a little youth named Scratchy. Sometimes hear Scratchy a play, I'm check say me a play, you know?
Oh wow.
Yeah man, the man take everything from you. Everything.
That's what's up.
Vice everything, man. That feel listen good.
That's what's up. But again, when you're a leader, you know, people just follow you. You follow your lead. You know?
Yeah.
And you know, with what you have done in the industry and the people that you come across, you know, I'm sure somebody gonna want to follow your footsteps.
Yeah.
You know.
And I want to tell you, I wasn't even a mic person. A Weepo kind of teach me them things and say, yo, you need to start talk on the mic. Yeah. Weepo make me really start use microphone.
Okay. Okay. Well, we know we go bad on it. Everybody who come in at the sound business have to tell you they try to imitate we go at some point.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. From there you started traveling. What was the first country you traveled? Or island that you traveled?
I think Antigua.
Antigua.
Yeah.
Okay.
I played on Sunday in Spoonwater.
Okay. And from Antigua,
I go after Antigua I go Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, I go Canada around 4 times.
Okay.
Years, you know, then I go Bermuda. Place where me really want to go was Japan, but we never get to go Japan. So that's the place where me want to go play something. And me always wonder, oh yeah, play reggae music and so much people
And them not speak the language.
and they must speak the language. Yeah.
Wow.
So we want to go Japan, but we never get to go Japan.
Okay. So from Canada, you went to the US?
Yeah. Well, we have got US in between Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. US was easy, man. US, US for play music.
It was like being in Jamaica.
Yeah, well, it's just the money difference, really. You get a better pay when you travel.
Oh, okay.
But US is easy.
Out of all of them countries that you travel, which of them you appreciate more? Because I know you guys travel a lot.
I think it's Canada. You know. Canada, I really appreciate the music more. Yeah.
Well, I understand.
When you go to Canada, it's like the crowd you get sometime at Canada. It's like, yeah. Sometimes you're going to America and you hardly can follow with a little party, but Canada party is nice.
Okay. You ever did England?
No, never been there.
Never been to England. So what's the furthest country you ever visited to play music? I like to talk to some artists and them say, yo, last week we there, Maui or Malta or somewhere. You know,
Furthest place I must say I'm Bermuda.
Okay. Okay.
Caribbean.
Caribbean Island, yeah.
But a nice little place, you know?
Yeah. I've never been there. I haven't been there, but hopefully one
I'm
day.
kind of scared of me about it because I'm talking about this Bermuda triangle.
Well, you went there with Flo or you
Flew.
Oh, okay. Like that. But the mosquito them at Jamaica rough, me I tell you. But all night daytime I get by.
Yeah, man,
Fresh vampire them out. Fresh blood. Fresh blood for the vampire them. What was it like though, working with some of them artists back in the days? The Bounty, the Beanie, the Buju. What was it like working with some of them artists back in the days? Because I
want to tell you, Bounty, Beanie. And Beanie, Beanie for a while because we around some Madhouse of a penthouse and Shocking Vibes up on the other side. So, get to know Beanie. And not for the artists of a Shocking Vibes. Come to Metro was a little brother from Metro Media. I want to tell you, meeting Buju Banton, the same place, me down at Translator, and Kirk Riley. I'm one of the top DJ right now in Jamaica. So me and him used to go up on the road, but play music, play club, Godfathers. And then he used to down on Sunday, Renegade. And me used to play for him. So, me and Kirk have, and him father have a good relationship about music, So, Riley, rest in peace. big man version in the fountain. I go check some new music. And Kirk say, yo, you said that you bring him with you a penthouse.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
We go there and talk to him and tell him to come meet up a penthouse. So it's like the next day now, him reach up there before me. Really, so I think him saying to Wayne are going, Wayne are driving and then talk to Wayne. So tell Wayne, but once you tell Wayne, say, yo, Webba, you come link, you know? Or him a make you go in, because me and Wayne good like that. So, me and Bujo used to live on the road every day. I say every day. Yeah, man. If me know, sometimes I get a taxi, me go pick up Bujo and yeah, the car. Up a Redding's road. Carry him go studio. Sometimes I don't go, sometimes I don't go. We just send the taxi back with him, you know? Sometimes the taxi man them cuss me out all the next day. Well, I'm not going to pay, so, you know? If I never you won't carry up on you, go, you know? Yeah, so I take all my brethren bike, man, and ride up. Super big, we used to have a bike. Take a super big bike and go for Bojo, carry him down. And sometimes I don't feel like go back up and just put him on a taxi.
Okay. But what's the relationship now with those artists? Some of those artists' names that we mentioned.
Until none of them artists are really rare, you know. Yeah, it's like, what I say, them guys.
Really?
Yeah, them guys. My Virgin Sprague, the man they like my brother still because we're the man that forward from way back, you know. Yeah, I just, and the man they link. Even when they have my birthday, a week ago, the 24th. And we are them the writer, so I celebrate it, you know.
Because your his son that passed away.
Yeah.
Sprague's son, you're his godfather, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Godson, first youth, you know.
First son, yeah, wow. So you say you're none of them man is a good writer like that?
No, yeah. Artists change. When I say change,
money and make some man just switch like a light.
things where you, right now, I want to tell you the truth. I have to big up little youth name Boom Boom. Why? When them want them tune play, them have to pay him.
Yeah.
So I big up the youth then. Back in the days, we used to play them guys the tune for free. Like one of them ever come to Webba and say, Webba, see a thing here. You never get a dollar from Bujo. You never get a dollar from Big Man. You never get a dollar from Bounty. As me say, Sprague are the only man where really,
because the friendship and
different,
the friendship and the relationship with your Sprague are different, you know?
Different.
Wow,
Some can call Sprague and say, yo, we need a date there. Because we don't want to say, we don't want to need a date. We don't want to make a somebody come back and say, yo, the date gone. And him already tell himself why the date available.
Oh, wow.
And then I'm there at Atlanta. Somebody is calling and tell me, say, yo, we have a date in California, that's it, we got money. So, just know them guys, man.
Sometimes that's the best way to do it, you know.
See them and hear them still.
Yeah. You know, not matter.
Yeah, but
yeah. So when did you migrate to America? When did you migrate and just say Jamaica no longer, you know, we're going to America? Or did you ever say Jamaica no longer?
I want to tell you, before that, we even Metro Media. I worked there a song named Emperor. At DC. Around 90, around that, or 93. 92, 93. Worked there a song named Emperor. And we used to get back and forth. DC, Jamaica. I really never play Emperor in Jamaica. You have an emperor at Jamaica, but you never play the son at Jamaica.
Oh, okay.
You play the one at DC. Was it SELECTA?
Is the same owner?
Same owner.
Okay. Mm.
So, yeah, back then, Emperor, the big son at DC. And I think that's it. I come back to Jamaica in 93. Go back to play at Jamaica. Then after that, now I just I mentioned go back at DC. Me at DC till around 95. Come back to Jamaica 96. And then I just done with the sound. And go Atlanta. So since 96 I've been in Atlanta.
So, what was your main reason for why you may not in a song no more? Something happened, something had occurred.
No, it's just like
But you see where I'm getting, for a star like you, to just pick it up and say, boy, I'm done with sound, you know, nothing more about sound. You know, I'm playing a sound no more.
But really, when we go to DC, no, not DC. When we go Atlanta, it's like me that I do a thing on my own. Before it matter around, go out there for my own. You see, the first night we play, the man give me $300. I say, yo, what is? He said that then pay.
In Atlanta?
Yeah.
Which club was that?
That was what was that? Prestige.
Prestige, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And from that myself, I'm not playing so because I live here now, you know. So I'm not playing to play song. I never pay for the money though. When me I travel, yeah. Wow. I'm saying that MP, sir. I'd like somebody else start play. Start move on some people and different money start coming and you know just allow the song thing start going out. So we start the promotion. So we say yo, let's start play a song and start play a song.
You hear that sound, man? Okay. What was the vibe over there like at Metro Media? With you and Sky News? Were you guys always good or?
Sky News make it look good, but I know it's not good. I know it's not good, but it make it look good sometimes I'm around. But Sky News always feel like I'm gonna come take his work, or you know, because in Suave, I know. I beat up Sky Juice when why them come call me enough for play song. Yeah man, them come out of East man. Beat them up bad man. And go up and tell them boss, say, yo, one little sound out of East, they did we away last night. Yeah, the boss tell me what I'm going on. So yo. So I mean I run out the whole of East man. When I say East, from South Camp Road to Portland and St. Thomas, I mean control all of this. No sound.
Back then you was playing
Blackstone. Yeah, okay. And Blackstone run the whole of this from South Camp Road. I will give it to the youth, Kenyatta down South and Jamrock. It was Redman before, you know. Them youth there, Tulips and Duke that. Them they don't necessarily do them thing down South. So we just give it to them youth there. But from South Camp Road to Portland, St. Thomas, these and everything couldn't talk to you at St. Thomas. And then was the big song. Mandela was the big song at Portland. Kick up Mandela right. I mean, when Mandela take the chain, if you look on him box right now, I will make him bust the chain off. Because he might play Mandela, and I tell him, say, yo, Mandela free, you know. So I saw them bust the chain. I used to pick up Mandela back in the 80s, man. That was the big sound I put on. And Lee's Unlimited was the big sound I sent them as and took them up, man. Yeah, man, the whole of Bull Beer, man, was Blackstone, man.
So what's the relationship with you and Sky Juice right now? I mean, good?
And Sky Juice? I want to tell you, and Sky Juice good. And Sky Juice.
And you're Oliver?
Yeah, Oliver good, man. Okay. Oliver did the months really, and I stay months for one night time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, them good.
Okay.
But we're not that big friend, you know. But right now, Sky Juice give me some money. Sky Juice, we win one class in England. And Carl, me I tell me, but yo, I all I tune them what you give it. And then we use, you know. You remember about free tune.
Yeah.
And me get them tune them. All of them tune them, me get them.
Oh, wow.
Carl, me and tell me, say, yo, all I tune them, you know, and then we use win class.
I think I remember that clash, you know, when I tell the crowd, say, I'm going to pay for that here. Wow. So you are the man who used to hit the road and go get the special lemon.
Right, you know what's next? So long as I sue the big one. Madhouse, Dave Kelly. Yeah, man, the man that give me tune from, we get the tune them from the, as the artists and price it, we carry them go play.
So, on that note, we're going to go back to the artist them again. Because I'm on YouTube and I watch a lot of YouTube. Or I watch a lot of other people content something as well.
But you never hear enough of the artists. I listen enough of the interview. You never hear them call Webba name.
I never heard they call him.
You never hear them call Webba name.
But I was gonna flip that now. I was gonna flip that around now, and I was gonna ask.
How if they're scary? The other day, I get to wine industry. Somebody said me, big up to Bounty Killer. Is that you ever say Sky Juice and Webba? Bounty Killer. Always say Sky Juice and Webba. I don't say nothing more about Spragga. Spragga, my brother.
Yeah.
Spragga tell the world, say, and Webba make him turn DJ. Webba make the world.
I've heard what Spragga say.
You know, but Bounty Killer, I want to deal with them. Where, and what me do for Bounty Killer, what me do for Bujo, I don't do for Bounty Killer. You understand?
What you do for Spragga, you didn't do for another man or something.
I say Spragga, my brother.
Yeah.
So we do for him anytime. But things I do for Bujo, things I do for Wayne Wonder, you can't go up on the interview and say Webba.
Wow. That's interesting because I'm about to spin the question around now and
I mean like that is good on artists. Wow. The man is still not say Webba. The first day you need Delhi ranks, we came in a shoot of a vice. For, I think I shot in vibes in the world. In a penthouse. The first day. We never hear one of them artists say Webba.
Oh wow.
Because those are things where I don't remember them things yet.
Delhi. I have to talk to you about that, you know, Delhi. You know me.
Alright, that's how I see him after how much years. Boy, I never give him a flower, your flowers, you know, but I give now. Man, keep the flowers, man, the flowers that dry up.
Wow. But again, so now we're trying to flip it again because we hear a lot of people online that say who them boss and who boss who and who no boss who.
What is that about interview like that? What if I them interview like that? Even the other day, I watched an interview with the owner from Metro Media. So, and this big man, I was said, Oliver, they are the son of food Webba. How that come out of your mouth? How that come out of your mouth? Oliver, they are the son of Metro before Webba. I mean, they are the son, a player. Me, when me there Blackstone, we still got Metro on Wednesday night to play the song. But I don't know, maybe they're drinking something or I don't know what's wrong with them.
So, which artist would you say you bust now? You bust out right now. And me bust them artist, the artist, a specific artist. And me put him on the road. I call him, just call me.
I wouldn't say, I wouldn't, Spragga one of the artists I would put a road. That is Screw one of the artists I put a road. I wouldn't say a boss, Buju Bantam, but we do a lot for him career. We do a lot for him in the career. What if artists from, any artist from East Kingston, we have a lot to do with them career. Because me, I demand them time, the whole of them have to come see me. Every artist have to come see me. Big artists. I mean, you have to make Dave Kelly talk to you about that. Ooh, everything I go through, like the shocking vibes,
yeah,
the penthouse,
yeah,
the madhouse. I mean, was a man up there with all of them children. First.
But I get it before anybody else. Yeah. But you know, because you actually really said something that puzzled me. And it made me think now, because I've never heard nobody mention him as artists. As an artist, mention him and say, yo, who are Webba? The man will really energize me thing and get the thing out there, or help me get the thing out there, you know. Not say boss a man, but you know, but help him move his career to the next
No, I know
level.
what I'm not scared because Webba name our.
Why would you
look on art, look on Super Twitch. The man not afraid to say Webba. The man not afraid to say Webba, you know. Super Twitch. Our next you they are winding there. I know well no few to even play a song. No few to even play a song. I use them, they are one of you them uptown you know right now. Are doing things, DJ Courtney. Me one of the man never put him out in the road. And the man never anyway I'm going to tell people say Webba. So why them guys can't say Webba? Some of them you never play a song. Them not say Webba, you know. You know what I'm saying? Blackstone.
Okay.
Which Webba was the man on Blackstone. But them not say Webba. Them say Blackstone. But I pick them up same way because Webba was the man on Blackstone. So once you say Blackstone, Webba.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. Ah, boy, I don't know where this music business is going to.
It just a little corruption with all of them. Them not talk about love, but them not have love in the music. None of them not love in the music.
Wow.
Yeah, them love them money.
Wow.
They love them money. If me there Atlanta and call an artist. They're not calling me, but I call an artist. And him link me to a man and say, yo, call a man. I call Buju from the Atlanta and say, yo, because the way me and Buju used to move at Jamaica. I call Buju and say, Buju, the Atlanta and I'm here date. Buju said, I call Jeremy. So me call Jeremy now because Jeremy don't say the link with me and Buju. Jeremy give me a little man in New York, and next to come and Peter Swatch, and say call Peter. When I call Peter, Peter say, yo,
Jeremy.
no, you have big feet, highest bidder. You know, so from that time, I'm not deal with Buju. Around 96.
Wow.
Yeah, man. If you call Spragga and Spragga say, yo, call the manager. I'll be the one the manager, you know. So I call the manager, the date the lock, if it open. I call and yo, Spragga say, call the date available. If the date available, yeah, it's locked.
Wow. I don't know what to say, man. Cause like I said, you know, just me being on YouTube and watching other interviews and listening to what other people are saying, and come hearing it from you right now. I know you're not lying.
Enough of them are interview like that. Enough of them is look at this fan some interview more time. I mean, so watch my life. Hear that. What if I lie them? What if I lie them?
Wow. That is so interesting, man. That is so interesting. But so we're gonna switch gears a little. So you moved to Atlanta, and you're now doing like we started out saying the entrepreneur thing, and
Yeah.
you know, start doing your chefing thing and cooking thing.
Inside the promotion first. Yeah. And then promotion later do good. I was doing good. I make some money with that promotion thing at that time. Yeah, so
If I remember quite clearly, you know, I think you were the first person to actually start that 3-weekend birthday thing in Atlanta.
yeah, that Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, if I remember clearly.
Yeah.
Atlanta promoters, please don't get that.
No, they know that. They know that.
Hey,
Anybody who do it now,
yeah,
they know that.
you was the first person I ever seen to do a 3-day birthday party weekend in Atlanta and lock down the place. So from there, you started doing what you started doing what mostly you started doing mainly concerts or like parties.
Both. Yeah, because I was at the Peacock for a little bit. Doing the Peacock. I'm the one who give 2 a night at the Peacock. To show you how corrupt these guys is. I give 2 a night at the Peacock. And 2 have a club a couple years after in Stone Mountain. That was a 426.
Oh yeah.
And I asked him for a night up here and he told me no.
Wow. Wow. And you was able to give him a night in
I used to run the Peacock.
Atlanta top Peacock.
I used to run the Peacock with Stokely.
Stokely, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that Trinidad guy. And I got Friday and Saturday. Yeah. When him come and give him a night, I think probably Saturday. I mean that run, yeah. Give him a night.
So it's a true Crushmore. Wow.
Yeah, that man tell me no. Sure. Loud and people.
So from there you move on and you started doing because I remember when I first see your name on the Jerk Fest flyer. Jerk Fest Atlanta. I was like, what? What about the Jerk Fest? You know, and that's actually the first time I've actually heard about the Jerk Fest. Anyway.
Well,
other than Jamaica.
Originally, I'm the one who really started. I went to Glenn. Not Glenn come to me. I went to Glenn and say, yo, let me do something. We start an event. We didn't know what the event was, but we're going to start an event. I'm going to start Jerk Festival. Remember, you know, Glenn don't know not about promotion.
Yeah, because he was already overseas.
Yeah, but I went to him. He would seem like a nice person. I went to him and said, come, let me start something. We're here, let me do something. And it was 2006, we started Jerk Festival. We started in our backyard on a residency.
Oh, okay.
You never know that?
No.
Okay. We started in our backyard.
I thought the first one was
C and J.
The first one that rained out. Go ahead.
C and J. I
know that spot, yeah.
I will do it 2 years around there.
Wow, I didn't know that. Never knew that.
The second year, we said no, we couldn't go back around there. Crowd, yeah. Crowd again. And we'll go to the stadium.
College.
Yeah, we use the college over there by
and this
Stadium.
That's the year that it rained out. Huh? Yeah, moved to the stadium. It rained out that year. That very first year y'all moved to a stadium, it rained out. I remember that year. Wow. So you was the one that actually brought the idea to Glen and said, let me do this your first thing.
But no, we didn't know what we was gonna do. Then his next there was a partner. He got a partner, Light Roberts.
Oh,
he was on the radio with him. He said, I think his brother is the one doing one in Florida. I think his brother is the one in Florida. We do Jerk Fest. I was with them doing Jerk Fest for like 4 years. The 5th year, that's when I get locked up. Then I get this message on my email. You're not a part of it anymore. I'm like, wow. So used to use the library and check the email, but get locked up. You can check the email and so I said, I thought, man, Glenn different. Glenn say you're not a part of it. Or the thing is, we never get to contract. We never get to do that contract. We're supposed to. Me and him, the thing I was waiting on is the name to come back. I took him to the place, to the city hall to get the copyright. My name and his name was on it.
You mean to register the business?
Register the business.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he just show you out for the business, man. Like,
people, you have to just watch how people, and just people there, man.
That's interesting, bro. That's very interesting. So they had nothing to do with his wife or...
And the woman deal with him like a kid. So the way she talked to him, the way she used to talk to him is like, so one day I look at him and say, yo, why you make a woman talking to you like?
Again, wanna thank Webba for sitting down on the spot and having this conversation. Like we say, it's years of friendship, and it's not just yesterday, you know. And all the years I've known this man, he always been a good person, you know. So again, come out and support the business. Webba's jerk out, the food good, the food mad. I tell you, it mad. All right, Webba, give thanks.
Give thanks again.
Yeah,
always on the spot. As me I say, I don't mix up on the spot.
Yeah.
It's up yourself and the pleasure.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, definitely. You got to send out, man. Give thanks.